Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
That was good.
What's up?
How you doing, guys?
54 weeks and another good music show.
And
Nice job,
none of us have gone to jail. We're still allowed to be on YouTube. No one has woken up with a flaming bag of dog poop on their front patio. Call it a success.
So far, so good. I'm crossing my fingers. Let me knock on some wood.
I'm trying to. What do you call that? Like,
you're not supposed to simmer down.
We were having a great pre-show.
We need to tell everybody. Molson is the bear in the cage right now, getting ready to rip open the door.
There is a wild moose alive in the clubhouse. Moose.
Hold on, let's see if I can do my moose call.
Yeah. What the hell?
It's moose calls are weird. It's like a.
That sounds like it's Klingon.
Yeah, well, you know, they were inspired by something. That's all I got to say.
Sounds like you're trying to clear your throat.
Exactly.
Is that to attract? Wait. Is that to attract the males or the females?
That would be the male's mating call. But listen, hold on. I got to say something.
You gotta be careful.
If you are a hunter and you know how to do moose call, listen, don't go on and say he's ruining hunting. I don't know how to do a moose call properly, okay? Like, come on, relax.
It's very simple. It's moose.
Moose?
Moose?
Like,
no,
Moose, come over here. No, it's very simple. Hey, Moose, I want a date. It's really simple. You hungry? You want to go out to eat? What happened to the simple things in life?
Exactly. Well, let's get the stuff out of the way here. We're going to be missing Steve tonight. Steve wasn't feeling well, so sorry, brother. We hope you get to feeling better, and we'll see you next week. Joe Brett got called into work, so unfortunately he was not able to do his live stream tonight, which we will do the giveaway for his 2 prizes later in the show tonight. Beer Snack is late as always. Someone needs to call him. See, he may have fallen asleep or
probably washing his beard.
Did a nap or washing his beard or combing his hair. Oh, wait, he didn't have any hair.
Yeah, he Well, Shane, it's good to see you tonight.
Yes, I'm glad to be back, man. I always feel like I've missed my session with my therapist when I'm not here on Tuesday nights.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I feel like I feel guilty, so I have to super chat or something.
Let me get out a box of Kleenex then, and we can show you the couch.
Hey, Shane, you were supposed to send me the session payment half an hour before the show, so.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, PayPal me. That's all good.
Cheers. You know? Do you want that in Canadian pesos?
Yeah. I know. What was the one? Kanakistan? What was it? Oh, I forget. I got to read it. But anyways. Whatever. Anyways.
Well, the chat is wound up already tonight.
Just wanted to. For those of you listening on the podcast, Handalorian says Molson gives a moose mating call. And the moose just says, I just want to be friends.
You just got friend zoned by a moose.
So again, those listening on the podcast, welcome. If you're listening or watching us on Twitter, welcome aboard. Listen, guys, we all know the rules here. Be careful what you're drinking, what you're smoking. If you're driving, just be careful. 2 hands on the wheel, because we are not responsible for any motor vehicle accidents or any dealings with law enforcement, trying to explain why you are watching this train wreck, especially tonight because it's potluck. So anything.
I was about to say, Izzo. So Izzo suggested the topic tonight. So do you want to, for those that may be young or that have never experienced a potluck, do you want to let them know what a potluck is?
So potluck has nothing to do with hemp, TNC, Mary Jane, marijuana, pot. Cheech and
now we're demonetized.
Now we're demonetized. No, seriously, it has not. Potluck means it is a variety of topics that we can discuss. If you want to call somebody out, you want to tell me, hey Don, what's your cigar tonight? Shane, I like your hat. Molson, black T-shirt looks great tonight. You know, here's your opportunity. Because we're giving it back to you in a variety of ways. And once again, 1,000 thank yous to everybody over the last year who has provided financial support of the donations, to buy me the coffee. Guys, you know how to do it.
Speaking of donations,
tell us about it, Shane.
Whiskey 9, Romeo Delta Yankee. Dirk, thanks to you for the $5 super chat. And I just want to, you can answer me in the, is this a vanity call sign that stands for rowdy, or I kind of like that. I'm kind of digging that.
I was thinking of Rowdy Piper there. Yeah. I was thinking WWF and WWE.
Damn it! I just lost my train of thought. And don't forget, I got it. Listen,
darn it.
You have CRS, don't you?
The hair that's missing is supposed to keep the heat and the thought process in place, but it doesn't.
His brain just said squirrel.
Yeah, I was like, what? It just happened again. No, listen, and radio questions, but here I'm going to give a disclaimer here. We're just having fun. So if you're looking for the infinite wisdom of radio, now this is the clubhouse where we hang out. If we know the answer, we'll tell you. If not, we're just gonna bullshit.
We'll Google it.
And that's really
go to the Google. Just go to the Google. That's all you got to do.
Nobody here claims to be an expert at anything except for being friends. We're all just friends having a good time in the clubhouse.
I'm good at that. I'm good at that.
And if you guys have a question, ask us. And we have plenty of friends who are really good. And that's the thing, is we're not prideful to the level where we're not going to call somebody in. We got Ham Radio for non-techies watching tonight. I'm sure N5SKT, our resident wizard of Ham Radio, and there's a bunch of other people who are here. Maybe even the Smoking Ape can come on and answer a question if you have it. We
have friends that are smarter than us.
Yeah, and we're not afraid to admit it.
And we're not afraid to admit it.
I want to talk about our friends. Let's segue into something. Let's talk about friendship here.
Let's do it.
We like to have fun. We know that. We've been doing that now for a year now, and we said, right, just like Molson said, we're not experts here, and we have friends. We've made friends all around the country, all around the world.
Around the world, yeah.
And they are precious to us. However, a certain group of friends, and we're going to call them out now, back on April 1st, took the opportunity to use April Fool's Day.
You got it, Shane?
To kind of ying it right up ours.
We got rickrolled in a non-rickrolling way.
You're being kind.
For those of you that are familiar with what rickrolling is, we got
now, let me tell you something.
In a non-rickrolling way.
Let me tell you something. I talked to Uncle Tony, and he was like, do we need to take care of this? I said, no, they're friends. They're Goombas. We're friends. They like the gobble goal, and the Squeedell. We're all good. But these guys, here's your warning. When you least expect it, it's going to happen back to you.
Well, it's like Joe, because everyone knows that Joe keeps a hard drive of nothing but stuff that he's collected. And one of these days, it's going to come out in a clip video of all of the antics that have happened on all the live streams across all of our friends.
We are better than the FBI, CIA, IRS, SEAL Team
Not
6,
Noah.
7, not Noah, because they can't see what's happening on the ground. But to the boys, those boys. Shane, why don't we just we'll let the video say it all.
All right, here we go.
Hi, this is Norm, KC9CSC. For the past year or so, a bunch of friends and I have been having a blast over on Discord. We talk about ham radio and about everything else. And we're like, why don't we just take this video chats we're having on Discord and put it on YouTube? It's a completely original idea. No one else is having a ham radio show where they sit together like a bunch of friends and talk about nothing. So here I want to introduce you guys to a new show coming soon, the Ham Radio Outhouse.
This is KD9 MUG.
My name is Joseph, VE3GKT.
Shut up, Joseph.
Norm, KC9CSC.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kyle, AA0Z.
I like the weather.
I have a flex. I do Node Red. I do contesting. I do portable work. Anything ham radio related.
That's dumb too.
I'm going to show you my my paddock antenna today.
I don't think that's the right word. What are you trying to say?
I have a flex.
Beer supper. Play the disclaimer.
Disclaimer. We're not responsible for missed turns while driving, listening to this podcast, or uncontrollable laughter, spitting drinks out of your mouth, out of your nose, out of any other orifice. And above and beyond, we're not responsible for shocking Greg at all.
I have a flex.
Yeah, we know Kyle.
It's a wire in the tree there, little orange wire, and just got some radials underneath it. And it's a type of antenna that I call a half loop, an open loop. So, just a vertical wire and some radials under it with a tuner. And it gets me a bunch of bands, 30 through 10. And that's what I use. And it'll do 40, but I can't. And I don't have the license privileges. My favorite frequency would be 7188. But, what can you do?
I have a flex.
Oh. That's where you'll edit something above my head to make it look like the sign?
Thanks for that generous donation, and we guarantee all the money we receive from the show will go straight up our nose.
The antenna, as you can see, goes in the tree, so I can use it portable for my POTA. Love doing POTA, especially on 7188, but what can you do?
POTA, 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 POTA.
Ah! Nope.
I have a flex. I do ham radio videos that interest me.
If you didn't laugh through that, you got problems. And I will say this. Let me just say a couple things. Kudos to these guys who took so much time, dedication, stupidity,
script writing.
Was it dedication or hate? I'm not too sure.
Maybe a little bit of both.
N8YO was superb. They're again, not fair. They were all superb, but to take the bandwidth, should we be solving cancer? Can we just take all that brain power next time and maybe do something? But I will say this: if I was on my deathbed, or if I was a convict getting ready to get the gas chamber, if I had to have something, one last thing.
And now we go dark.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, I was in a good mood.
That's what you watch. That is the video you watch when you need a pick-me-up. Yeah.
And as a disclaimer, the money that we do receive does not go up our nose.
Exactly. And guess what? They, like us, we are not responsible for shacking Greg. That was probably one of the most accurate statements in that whole collection of compilation of.
To go in line with what Shane said, later on we got a video which is fantastic of the giveaway recipient, and so we're going to see that later on. But we don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk, and you guys are awesome. So we're going to show that later on. But you know what, Shacking Greg, so if you don't know the Shacking Off channel, it's great. It's a mix of comedy, and Norm does some really good
Smart.
He does some
guy.
really good videos. He was talking about the clock, the maritime clock, I think it was, and he does some really interesting videos. It's a really diverse channel. Check it out. But I just want to warn those guys that even though we see you in Discord and it's not recorded, sometimes some video clips can get recorded. So watch your back. We got
especially when you go to ham-fests in certain states that start with Alabama.
Right.
Yeah.
When you least expect it.
Hey, thank you, Pat. Pat, for
Thank you,
donating to the next giveaway. That's awesome. And he donated $420, boys. So
I was wondering if you were just going to skip over that.
No way.
So speaking of the next giveaway, we kind of botched this last week with the form that we were going to use. Kind of crashed because of all of the traffic that went to it. So thank you Thank you so much. So we've had to revamp that. So if you go to the hamradioclubhouse.com, the form is up there, and you can submit as well as the prize pack. It'll be another G90 prize pack.
The new form.
Yeah, the new form is up on the website. Submit your entry there, and it'll be a random drawing. No stories this time. Just toss your name in the hat. We'll draw a random winner on the last Tuesday night show of this month.
That's soon.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Oh, that's April 26th. Yeah.
It is indeed.
Yeah. So there's a question: who's all planning to go to Huntsville? Or are you going?
Joe Brett is going.
Joe's going.
I can't go this year. I've got an event the weekend prior to that up in Indianapolis, so I don't think I can swing both weekends. I may try to, but I know Joe Brett's going. I know he's got a cabin up there. I think the last time we checked, there's maybe a couple of cabins left. Looks like T-Ray in the chat. Looks like he's going as well.
Cabin 12. Look at that.
I don't remember the one that I had. Those cabins are awesome. If you haven't been to, I can't remember the name of that state park, but anyway, if you haven't been up there,
13.
Yeah, I think everybody stays. We all kind of stayed together last time. That way we could stumble between each one's cabin, and if you fell in someone's yard or next to the street, Norm. Then you're around family.
Well, Norm being a scientist just wanted some geo. What do you call that? Sand samples.
He was examining the blades of grass closely.
Yes, not geography, geology.
There you go. Oh, Mike got it. Montesano State Park. And it's a beautiful park too.
So, Ham Radio for Non-Techies, he just posted the link there to our website. Thank you, bud.
And thank you. I want to shout out to Scott. Scott's hosting our website. He also helps with editing that website. So thank you so much for helping put that together, Scott. We really appreciate it. So, yeah.
So I'm going to put out the announcement. So if anybody's in the chat, you have a question, something you serious or non-serious, whatever it is, feel free to type it. We're going to tag them here so we can come to them as they as we see them. We'll bring them up. And so do that. And there was something else I wanted to, I'm so bad today. I forget everything I wanted to talk about. So guys, we're 20 minutes in and we didn't see how the week with Don Izzo. I know Shane had shared a bit. What's going on with you, bud?
Nothing.
Oh man, you're so this will be a dead show.
Just taking care of some personal stuff. And so yeah.
That's cool. So I'll take the opportunity and just say that this last week I had the opportunity to meet with a couple of different creators different creator, and I got some cool stuff coming out, not on my channel, but helping out, and then I'll share it out as it comes. But it should be fun. It's a very different concept for a collaboration. I'm super excited about it. And on Thursday, I'm on the FT8 off, and that could be fun. So
I don't mean to poke the bear, but James just kind of called you out there. So
what's that?
Where's his
no?
There you go.
Right there, man. Do I feel guilty for ignoring POTA? Well, she's not a girlfriend, so no. No, but like,
Or a mistress. Let's keep this.
or a mistress. Like, let's be fair. It's not my wife, it's not our mistress. It's not a daughter. It's not a son. It's
not a car.
POTA.
It's not the car that second or third car that you had that's in the garage.
come
You haven't
on.
taken it out
It's
for a
POTA.
while. It's not
It
your
has no
third
feeling.
radio. It's not an extra radio that you haven't used in a while. Am I right? Or should I just shut up?
Listen, I started it by saying it's not a girlfriend, so like, yes. Lawnmower. So, do we tag the question with "not Rubicon told me"?
Yes, that's for all things GMRS.
Oh, I don't know.
Another great channel if you like great YouTube channels. Not a Rubicon. He has probably some of the driest humor ever, but he has a fantastic channel, does radio reviews, all that kind of good stuff. We need to try to get him on the show sometime. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Good. I would like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't seem like anyone has questions. Ask away, guys. Ask the questions.
Guys, this is your opportunity. You want to know something about Molson? Here you go, guys. You've had 53 weeks of bottled up stuff. Now, come on.
Oh, we also have April the 16th. If you're in Texas or you want to come to Texas, at Lake Ray Roberts State Park will be the spring Support Your Parks. Jason, Ham Radio 2.0 is he's got the pavilion again, and we're gonna be up there pretty much the entire day on Saturday, doing POTA. So if you've never been on a radio before, there you go. We had a couple of those last time. If you've never done Parks on the Air before, So yeah, Lake Ray Roberts is it's on the lake it's about 45 minutes north of Dallas, if you know where that's at. Or you can look on a map.
I just saw a
Or
question.
we'll Google it for you. Okay,
Shane,
where's it at?
I just saw a question for you. Oh, it keeps jumping. Here it is.
What is that? This?
Yeah.
So it does anything that any other light switch would do. It turns on a light. Thank you for your question. Do I need to demonstrate? It throws off. It throws off my YouTubers lighting.
Ant takes care of Bean, and Bean takes care of Ant. So they're a great combination. They're a great combination. And she's been trying to get stuck in a tree again. So
speaking of climbing shoes, I did a short stint of trying to rock climb years ago. I have a guy who works with me, and the guy is crazy. So he'll climb there's this old bridge, like old train bridge, and it's the big cobblestone foundation, and he'll climb that, and then he'll go, and the steel girders, he'll lock his knees and feet there, upside down, hanging, doing sit-ups, or like upside down sit-ups. And so one day he's like, "Hey, yeah, you want to come and try?" I was like, maybe, I don't know, 90 pounds lighter and younger. And so like I even still have the chalk bag, man, and like doing the whole thing.
So you're gonna totally like Spider-Man a rock?
Yeah. But like, listen, I wasn't good. It's like my moose call. Okay.
Jeez.
It's like you have to like explain it to show. So me on the rock looks like I'm blind and trying to feel what's going on. It's not
like
really
someone
that
to
good.
send a helicopter to rescue you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like it's It's like even if you filmed it, you'd be like, "What's he doing?" It doesn't make sense. So it's that kind of a situation.
Why is he doing this? He should know better.
Yeah. Life of Turner Velocity says, "How many non-black T-shirts does Molson own?" Not many. That's for sure.
So Don asks, Shane, are you going to try the Ham Radio Dude's apartment antenna? So that's a good topic. If you haven't seen
question.
Ham Radio Dudes, he did a Hamstick Commander or Dude Commander.
Dude Commander.
Dude Commander?
Well, it started off as a Dude Commander.
No,
Yeah.
it was a Hamstick Commander.
Hamstick Commander. So basically what he did is he 3D printed some pieces so that he could put 4 hamsticks that would operate pretty much the same way that a DX Commander does. So you have one common ground and one common feed area, and he linked them all together. I think that'd be an awesome antenna if you live on like me, you're on a patio, you can't put a wire up because the management company threatens to do stuff, and but I'm gonna actually get the files, because he put the files up in Thingiverse, and I've got one of my coworkers just bought a new 3D printer, so I may print that out and try it. I've got a couple of ham sticks that I love using anyway, and I think because he was talking about because on the radials, he was using 10-foot radials, and he was like, well, if the question was, and he and I were talking in chat, I was like, well, I don't have that much space. He goes, well, just do twice as many, but make them 5 feet. So,
Right.
So I may try that, because then I could do 40 and 20 and maybe 80.
You could also use your handrail too, I think.
Like
if you have a steel
so
handrail.
that's another thing that I thought, because the downspout for the gutters that go around the entire building is right next to my patio, and I seriously thought about getting that. I think Alpha Antennas has that that loading coil where you can load up the gutters, because they're metal gutters.
My grandfather
like,
used to
like they would
call
never
the
see
Budwig.
it.
Right.
I remember talking, I think Don N5SKT, I remember a conversation with him talking about a vertical array like that. I think like that type of setup. Maybe Don just say yes or no, but he was talking about that. I think a couple months back. I think it might have even been on the HRCC after chat. So it's really cool to see do it. Of course, I think it's a fantastic concept. Of course, myself being I'm not perfect myself, but I have a perfectionist type of tendency about cleaning up the wiring and the management of the whole thing and the design, just part of what I do. And so like, it's really interesting to see it, but I think it's really a good start to, I think, a pretty simple concept.
Yeah.
But ingenuitive. And I don't know if it's unique to him, but it's really cool to see that. And it's pretty awesome.
No, I think it would be excellent, because when I was looking for when I got my General, I went up to the guys up at HRO and I was like, hey, what kind of antenna would you recommend for an apartment? And they were trying to sell me this rail mount for a vertical that sticks like 70 feet off of the edge of the balcony. I was like, well, that's going to get me kicked out. That's not going to work. And then they were wanting me to do the super antenna, and I looked at the super antenna and all the things that go along, all the coils that go with that. And I was like, well, my apartment's the balcony's not tall enough for that thing. So that's when I ran across Cal's video about doing linear loading for dipoles. And the video that I did, I was like, okay, I have 16 feet to work with. What kind of a dipole can I build? And I got that 15-meter dipole up there, and it worked fantastic. And I built another one. So I have 15 and 10 when the people at the apartment complex are here, and when they're not here, the 40 through 10 end-fed halfway goes off the balcony.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So Plasma Storm says, what's the hypotenuse of a right triangle? Well, it's the side of the triangle opposite of the 90-degree corner. And
see, that's some knowledge right
there.
You can use several formulas to calculate it.
Wow.
It's including the cosine, or a squared b plus b squared equals c squared. There's many ways to do it. So Mike says, what would be a good price for a used IC 7300? I might have the opportunity to get one from an estate. I think estates I would consider that differently than, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but if you go on Facebook Marketplace, or you go to any of those Facebook groups for Ham Radio or Kijiji, you're going to see one price range. I think estate you should expect a little bit different.
They're mostly auction stuff, right?
Huh?
Are they auction, like estate auctions, or like an estate sale where everything's like priced out to go?
So it depends. Like and listen, I'm not claiming to be the authority in this, but like for instance, around here there was a ham who passed away, and a local ham was in charge of the estate of it. It was just the wife said, "Can you manage this?" And he put a price, talk with her, and then put it out locally. That was really good prices, very good prices. Then you can do an estate sale, like an auction. There's different ways to do it.
Let's just throw it out there. Let's just throw it out there. I forget what a new 7300 is going for. What is it? $1,200? $1,100?
Yeah, I think they're like right at $1,100. Then there's always a $200 mail-in rebate.
So let's just
I think I paid like $900 for mine.
All right, so let's just kind of, when we talk about what's a great deal, let's not say what's a great deal, because that can be debated until the cows come home.
Yeah.
But let's look at how old is it? How was it used?
Does it smell like cat piss?
Any blemishes? I was just going to say, do you smell any burnt toast?
Did it fall off the back of a vehicle?
A vehicle, exactly. See, but I would think somewhere between 500 and 700 is probably in the realm of a great deal. You start getting into those 850s, 900s. At that point, in my opinion, just save up and buy yourself
Buy
a
a
brand
new
new
one, yeah.
You buy a new one. So, you know, and maybe sometime the 7300 a deal will include maybe an external speaker, maybe an external tuner, maybe it'll include a battery, an antenna. You never know. So just to bluntly say what's a good deal, it's kind of hard to answer in general.
Yeah, does it smell like cigars?
Mine do not.
So
Ben might, but
Ben Williams suggests, in his opinion, it's around $900 US. Then I think you highlighted that comment from him, just stating that it is like my experience here was a local ham who was helping out with it. You know, it becomes really subjective in my opinion. Like, for instance, if the ham's intention is the wife is needing extra funds, I think the approach is different than the idea of the wife just wanting to bless people in the community, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, that's, you know what I mean? Because in the opportunity where it's just get rid of it, I don't care, it's not a big deal, you're going to get more competitive prices. And sometimes it's to really help out with financial burdens after the passing. And so I think the intention is to be considered. I think that you should set yourself a benchmark of, say, like Ben Williams. I think 900 is a reasonable. I think it's not too low, not too high. I think it's reasonable. It might fluctuate. And then you're going to have to just discern from there. And the other thing is right now it's just very difficult with like radio's availability. The whole used market's gone up. I think, you know, personally, I don't have a 7300, but I think that makes sense around what Ben said personally.
I know I've always looked at anytime something is used, I use the 50% rule. Between 50 to 60% is probably a good starting point.
50%, 60% off?
Yes, versus new. It's used. It's a used piece of equipment.
With no warranty.
But no, possibly, right? But again, who had it last? Again, right. Here come the 20 questions that follow. Does it have a lot of operating, transmit hours on it? Does it not? Again, it's really hard to say what's a good deal when you get into it. I would think anything more, again, when you look at a radio that's $1,000 and somewhere between 700 and higher, I don't know. I just don't know if it's really a good deal. So that's why I say start at that 50% benchmark and then go from there.
Yeah, I think there was I think there was a day where that formula worked out. I just think with the current status of the market, 50%.
You don't think so?
I think for today's climate of the market, I think it's too low. Just
you do think it's wow? Do you really? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think you should expect like 50% off. No way. I think use like even there's some old rigs that aren't really anything special that are going way overpriced.
But how does this sound though? So if you can't afford a used 7300, regardless what that dollar amount is, I'm sure there are other radios, even radios that are 10 years old, a 706 Mark II G, a Kenwood TS4, a 140, 440. Again, there's a lot of great older rigs out there that are still going to get you on the radio. So do the best you can with the money that you have.
Colt 45 Terry, which is Whiskey Tango 9 Juliet, said he sold his for $850. So
I think that's fair.
I think it's fair. I think around the 900 give and take, I think is fair. And the seller is also in a position where if it's not, I don't know if it's a buyer's or a seller's market. I think it's just really a question of how much the person wants it and how much the person wants to get rid of it. It's not that hot market rate. Like, no one has the luxury. If you're too high price, like the seller always wants to overprice it, right? They want to make more money, but then there comes that point, is it worth to just buy the brand new rig with no qualms or questions about it? Like it's, where it's comes from, its status. You're not relying on the word of someone you don't know. And so like sometimes that's worth a couple extra $100. And I think the problem with the seller, the seller going too high is you're going to push people towards start to question, should I just save a little bit longer and go to the brand new rig? And so it's, it's they can both sort of put themselves out of no one's. I don't think anybody's in the driver's seat of the market right now, personally. So,
Joseph Collins,
you are correct.
Can I kick him out of the stream?
No.
I'm never going to live that down.
Have you guys?
You got to read it.
So for
Joseph
those of you
Collins
that are on those of you that are on the podcast, Joseph Collins wrote, pro tip, make sure the used 7300 you buy didn't fall off of a park bench.
I got a question for everybody. Have you guys ever bought any open box stuff, demos? I've seen some good deals, and I've seen some not so great deals on the open box demos that some, retail establishments like to push out after a while.
Well, I got the monitor that I use for this computer was a 4K monitor that someone just returned. It was an open box, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna knock $400 off of it because it's already been set up at someone's house." And like, okay, sure. So I opened it up, gave it a good inspection, brought it home, plugged it in. It works perfect.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
I mean, in some instances, you can get a steal on stuff. This monitor was like $800, I think, brand new. No, it wasn't that much. It's like $600. I don't think I paid like $400 or $500 for it. So
we're getting behind in the questions, boys. Man.
Sorry.
So there was a question
we
about.
don't have Joe Brett here that sits with the rain coming down
hang
the
on.
shack and monitoring the chat.
I think Lindsay Hicks says it all right here. Remember, if it falls off a car, so work as advertised, you should list it as the Hardened Radio. Lindsay,
That's how you ham harder, buddy.
That's right.
That radio has hammed harder. I got an email back from Lindsay. He received the red of his radios that I gave away.
Good.
Awesome.
And so I think him and his younger one will enjoy playing with those radios. So
That's what about having fun.
Remember, boys, if it looks used, it's tried, tested, and true. So, so there's a question about the toroid to use in a 49-to-1 end-fed half-wave antenna, and even that doesn't have a clear, precise answer.
I think Ape covered that in a video, though.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. Check out the Smoking Ape. I think it was a
So
very clear video about that.
He used a Mix 31 for the chokes, and I think he used a Mix 43 for the transformer.
Yeah.
I would have to go back and rewatch because I'm on a 1-to-1 choke ballon kick right now because I watched a video and saw how much noise that they actually bring down, and I got kind of a roasty comment on my dipole video because I didn't have a ballon on my dipole, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna build a ballon, a 1-to-1 ballon. So where did I go? Smoking Ape. Actually, I went to Ham Radio DX. Went to Hayden first, and then I went over to the Smoking Apes channel, and yeah. If you've got questions about anything electronics related, Smoking Ape's got a great channel. And Scott, Ham Radio for Non-Techies, I sent you a message in Discord.
There's the other thing is just your power, what you want to put out, right?
Yes.
Like it's not just about what its intention is as far as for like a transformer or a ballon, but how much juice you want to push through that puppy. You know, you might have to stack them. I think the one for 100 watts that's common, I'd have to check it out, is the FT240, I think it is.
Yeah, so if you're not part of our Discord, then you don't see the mad scientist that we call Peanut Butter Jelly. Ariel, if you want to see homebrewed antennas, Ariel, my friend, dude, you are killing it.
Yes, he always has.
Yeah, absolutely. And the links to join the Discord are down in the description of the video. If you're not part of our Discord, we invite you to come check it out. But he's made everything from Delta loops. He's got a what was that antenna called? The Adjust-A-Wave or something like that, where you can. So Ariel, exactly. That's what I was talking about. The 240 Mix 43 for the transformer.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the company I found. I've never purchased from them. I'd be very curious for toroids because I don't know. Maybe I'm not looking in the right place. I'm not a fan of purchasing stuff on Amazon, especially when it comes to
Palomar Engineering.
There's another one that I found, and I'm trying to find it. I think I did find it. I'm just looking for the kit that they have, but they have kits. Yeah. So here, AB240. With the wire, the magnetic wire, and everything, the ballon, not the ballon, the toroid 1350, and it's a company called Amidon Corp. Has anybody heard of them and used them?
Weren't they in RoboCop?
Amidon, AMIDON, Amidon Corp. I'd be very curious, and it seems like they have just toroid kits that are for exactly this. So be very curious. Anyways, if you know, put in the comment section. Is it there or there? Doesn't matter. So
it's the opposite of there. It's there.
Yeah. Yeah, over there, somewhere over there.
Plasma,
Over there.
thank you for putting the link in the chat, my friend.
Right. Yeah. And SKT really says it all. Ape has got a lot of great videos, a lot of resources, along with some other great ham radio channels, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
TO,
I would
if
say
you like building kits, TO's channel, temporary offline. He's built. I could never I don't have the patience to solder all the little tiny things that those kits that he puts together. But
what's called? Yeah. So Ron Walensky, isn't there a movie Walensky where the guy's character's name is Walensky? Mr. Walensky or something. Anyways, he says Amadon kit is for QRP. I think they have some higher power, like 100 watts. But anyways, I got to look at it more. So, what else we got? Whoa. Scott, hey.
Speak of the devil, you say his name 3 times and look who shows up.
Talking about potluck.
Hey, you're the one who rubbed the magic lamp 3 times.
Be careful what you rub.
And we're demonetized.
We're talking about Genie.
How's it going, guys?
Good, man. How are you, sir?
Busy.
So you had an adventure.
Yeah.
Some people may not be aware of that, and I hope I don't know if I can I mention that?
Yeah.
Or do we have to wait
absolutely.
until the video comes out? Okay.
Well, the video's gonna come out either way. We got a couple videos probably coming out.
Yeah. So you want to let so Scott has become a guru on Parks on the Air, and I think it's because of osmosis from hanging out with Mike too much.
Yeah, he lives too close to me.
Yeah, exactly. So let them know. Tell everybody the adventure that you had on your latest Parks on the Air activation.
Well, one of our friends that came out when Jason, myself, Tank, a bunch of other guys went down to Galveston on January 1st to activate down there. Some new guy came by and we forced him to get on the radio, and he did his first POTA. He's a little nervous about it because he'd never done it before. He became a champ pretty quick.
Good.
He did some research and found there's this park out here in just south of Houston or south of Galveston that had never been activated. And part of the reason is it's on an island, and the only way to get there is to either swim for 5 or 6 or 7 miles or take a boat. Well, last week I got a call from Mike, KMRD, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go out to this park that's never been activated before? It's kind of like a once in a lifetime thing." We chartered a boat, and I was like, "Thank God I don't have to swim."
Yeah, I'd be out on that one.
Yeah. So they came by, picked me up at Dark early, and we drove about 2.5 hours south down to Matagorda Island. Or down to the shore to get on both to go to Matagorda Island, and we set up shop out there. 3 of us out there operating and trying to do different bands. Brought some band pass filters and stuff, and just really started knocking it out of the park and getting some activations done. So we each of us activated the park.
Excellent.
And did a fantastic job. And it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. I mean, it's become like my new thing now. Now I'm looking for all kinds of parks that have never been activated before.
There's a few of them down there where you're down in your neck of the woods.
Oh yeah, I'm also assuming there's probably a bunch out in West Texas as well, like out in the desert areas where people just don't want to go.
Yeah, there's a couple that are down. There's in the dark sites, as they call them, where they're certified night skies. Down in Big Bend, there's a couple parks down there that have never been activated. I saw a couple out in West Texas near Lubbock that are just out in the middle of nowhere. I got one on my way back from Colorado. It was a wildlife management area right off 287. And I was like, why hasn't anyone just pulled off the road and activated it? Yeah. And I had the ham stick and I just threw it on the top of the truck and pulled off into the wildlife management area and started calling CQ. And after about 40 minutes, I was like, okay, guys, I gotta go. I'm still 5 hours from home. I gotta drive, but it's activated. Thanks for coming out.
All-time
Okay.
No, I was just saying, I love the all-time new, I'm screwing it up now. I haven't, it's when a park hasn't been activated. Help me out, folks.
I can't remember what it's called. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what it's called.
I'm
having a senior moment.
Frank popped in and he just threw me off my game here. Thanks, Frank.
It's Virgin Ground.
Yeah, we'll go with that. That works.
All-time new one.
All right, I got it. Since you're here, Scott, let's try and do a couple of rapid questions here for people who are answers. One of them is, how fast do radios? Curious on how quickly a used radio depreciates. Scott, you want to handle that?
It depends on how it's used. I mean, if you're in a house that you're smoking 18 packs of cigarettes a day and your cats are pissing all over it, and just you got kids throwing stuff on it, it's going to depreciate rather quickly, as opposed to if you take care of your stuff, keep covers on it, keep it clean, keep it maintained, it'll hold its value longer, I think. But everything depreciates.
Scott, do you not agree? If I buy something used, if it comes with the box, I save my boxes. I tuck them away.
Me too.
And I think it helps. I think guys like us appreciate that. Even listen, I know everything. I know all the manuals are up on the Google and they're all up on the YouTube and everything, PDF this. But some people still like that paper and original manual that it comes with. And I think that also adds value, correct?
If it works with Star Wars toys, why not with Ham Radio?
Right.
Correct. There you go.
When I keep all my stuff. So if I ever sell my 991, which I might be doing, hint, hint. It has the box, it has all the original gear, everything's, even the plastic packaging. I'll put it right back the way it was when I got it from HRO. And that way you're getting something that, is well taken care of.
The only thing I don't save is that clear plastic that goes over the screen.
No, that's impossible to get back on.
Well, that thing gets, and some people still keep it on. Listen,
I mean, you can put packaging tape over it, but I don't think people would want to rip that off.
No.
That'd be a different type of ASMR.
All right.
A little bit.
Next question. Gaming Ham says, what's your opinion on gaming community and the ham community? I'll answer this.
They're intertwined.
Awesome. We're inclusive. Everybody's welcome. I will say that gaming community is welcome to ham community, but I don't expect there'll be many gamers, hams that are gamers. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're marketing, I would say the majority of people that I know who are hams are not gamers. So, but everybody's welcome.
I play a mean Xbox.
Yeah, I'm usually Call of Duty or sniper games.
Call of Duty or the show. I like playing baseball because I don't play baseball in real life, so I like faking it. So I've got like this.
I'm more of
super
a
crazy
Uno
player.
I'm more of a Uno go fish kind of guy.
Yeah, so Izzo and I are the old farts. We're the OMs, right?
I have a closet full of board games. Thank you very much.
I love the board games, man.
Let's get that.
Fun fact: I play golf.
I would never have thought you played
never
golf.
My God, I would have lost a bet on that one. Nice.
I lettered in high school playing golf. Now, I haven't played much since, but yeah.
I could do miniature golf. But don't put don't put me on, put me at the tee to hit the
Get in the hole, ball.
I can hit the moon with a golf ball.
I
can get it through the windmill, though. I can get it through that windmill.
We got another one here.
Before you move on, Frank. Frank does Friday night games with Frank. So he does Frank games on his channel.
He does.
Yeah.
Great, and that's fun. That is
every other Friday, I think.
Yep. Right. Follow Frank on Twitter. He's
on Twitch.
Guys. Yep.
Also, I'm new to Twitch because I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go see what it's all about. I didn't realize there's several ham radio channels on Twitch. Now I know Jason and Ham Radio Crash Course, Josh. I know all those guys stream to Twitch, but I actually found some people who are just doing Twitch. They don't have a YouTube channel, and they're doing live stream, making contacts like Joe Brett does on Twitch.
I wonder if there's any guys that are like on Rumble or what's the other one, BitChute, or I wonder if there's a whole nother world of people who are. Is it BitChute?
There is, but there's not a whole lot of viewership on there. I just recently moved because what happened to Callum recently with his channel, I backed up my entire channel to Odyssey.
Yeah, I did too, and Rumble.
That's I'm nice. Probably gonna do Rumble and BitChute and a couple other ones, but I look on there at some of the other channels to get 15 views. We're on YouTube to getting 2.4 million. So
yeah,
it's a major.
Wouldn't it be amazing if somewhere on these other channels you're talking about, there's a bunch of guys right now on a Tuesday night doing exactly the same thing that we're doing, and we don't even know it. But yet we're all just
the parallel
and parallel. You got some
and their names are like Labatt Blue Joe and
I wonder if it's called the Ham Radio Outhouse.
Just one guy
live on Twitch on Thursday nights.
Just one guy just talks in CW. You never hear his voice, never see his face. It's just CW.
You have to download this app so that you can hear and read what he's saying.
On those other channels, though, they can also speak freely without being worried about being demonetized.
Yeah,
this is true. If
We got a
only
good
the ad agencies would move over to those places also, but
It's coming. Give it time.
we'll get there one of these days.
Yeah.
We have a really good question from Greg KF0CU. Sorry, why am I not talking phonetic? But anyways, Greg.
You could just put it on screen.
Yeah, there you go. He says, I would like to build a 10-meter Yagi. Is there anywhere you guys would recommend for build specs besides the ARL antenna book?
You know, there's a great website. I'm gonna see if I have it over here. I have a website. Oh boy, I can't find it now.
That's because you got put on the spot. You can
No,
never
seriously.
find the things
And
that
one
I
of my-
need to.
And one of my, I have a folder that says just antennas, and now I can't find it. I must accidentally moved it. This thing had like 100 different antennas, from Yagis to wires to circular Polaroids to mobile antennas. It's all build your own, and they even break it down to tubing, diameter, lengths based on your band. And
Well, if you find that later, we'll put it in the description.
I will, guys. I will.
And
While
Greg,
we're talking.
if you're on Discord, post that question in our Discord channel, and we will get that answered for you.
I actually followed one of Josh's videos when he was on Modern Rogue, and I built that Yagi out of tape measures and PVC pipe and a little piece of coax. And that's how I found out about Solar Panel Guy down the road. It works fine. I mean, if you get the lengths and stuff, the specs for a 10-meter, the principles should all transfer over to that. I think.
Yep.
So just to go back,
where is Chuck where we need him? KK6USY. Another one. Fantastic channel. Ham Radio KK6USY Ham Radio Adventures, I believe is the name of his channel. Chuck builds everything too.
So just go back, Ariel Rodriguez, our buddy that we were referring, he says for the transformer to use a 240-43. I think that's what he's referring to. So thank you, Ariel. And that is that. Man, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck wood? Thank you for that question. We're still waiting for Google to respond.
Marvin is great. Marvin that over there that's posted there. Ham Universe is actually a nice resource, guys.
Yeah,
for a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff.
Y'all were talking about building an end-fed half wave earlier. Talking about toroids and stuff.
It's toroids, son. Toroids.
The KM4ACK, I think he uses a 140-43. And if you look at the Chameleon, the lightweight end-fed sloper, that uses a 240-43.
Yeah, I think the only difference in this is how big do you want the antenna to be, and how much power, of course. But
power.
Yeah.
I usually drop in a one kilowatt capacitor with that, and it allows me to go up to 100 watts plus.
Yeah, well, the 240, most of the antennas I have that are 240, 43 are 100 watts. And then if you stack them, you're going to most that are double stacked, if I remember correctly, are 300 watts.
Thank you,
like the MFJ 1982 MP is 2 stacked, and I think it goes to 250 watts of the 240. So, but like we said, if you want definite information, you go to Smoking Ape, or there are some resources out there that have it, and that's where I think we all go. Doesn't matter who we are, we always verify, because the bean can only handle so much information at one time.
Exactly. When I
there's
started
a lot,
having
there's
questions
a lot
about
of
my stuff, that's what I did. I went out and I'd smoke, because I reached out to Smoking Ape. It's like, who would it be?
Okay, so here's something interesting. I was over at the Chameleon website just now, looking at that lightweight infant sloper. Using that 240-43 with the capacitor they have, the power you can run is 250 watts CW or 500 watts single sideband.
There you go.
So, and that's not stacking. It's a single 240-43.
And we got sidetracked with questions, Scott, but I think you were where we left off last. You were on a boat headed to an island.
Oh, I'm sorry. The story.
I thought I kind of finished it.
That's what I'm here for, guys.
Let's start all over.
No, I done gave the segue.
No, we went out and activated this park and got a boat ride out there, and I
think it's called an ATNO.
On the boat ride out there, the guy that we had hired was driving at the speed of smell, and talking to us about the history of the water and the Indians that lived there and this and that. And this guy's a freaking island. But
sir, we want to go to the sand so we can play radio.
Yeah, just get us out there.
Apparently, towards the middle of the afternoon, he was supposed to come pick us up. Somehow we weren't really ready at the time. We were still playing radio, and I think we kind of cheesed him off a little bit. And he left. And the ride back, we were kind of holding on for dear life. He was just full throttle trying to get us the hell off his boat. I thought I was going to figure out a way to turn the 7300 into a floaty and swim back.
Well, I'm sure you could put it in a Pelican case and just use those as like floaties.
Well, I was actually viewing old episodes of Gilligan's Island in my head, thinking about how to make the radio out of coconuts in case we got stranded there.
Coconuts.
It's like, we're never going to get off this island. We're never going to get off this island.
3 hours.
An island full of alligators, rattlesnakes, and white-tailed deer. So we had plenty of food.
There you go.
But I'm the only person who brought a knife, so I'd probably be the primary.
Now I'm sure Mike had a knife hidden somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him without some sort of stabbing object on his person.
Somebody's asking me in the chat here if I ever stopped over at my solar panel neighbor's house. No, not yet.
A little knock and talk.
That will not be in the light of day. It'll be in the shadows.
After we go to Costco for a toilet paper run.
However, I did buy a drone. So I might be dropping little things on his solar panels.
Well, at least you didn't say it live on YouTube.
Ham Radio for non-techies. Next YouTube video is how to make a homemade custom blow dart for your DJI drone.
We didn't say this enough. Ham Radio for non-techies. If you have not subscribed to that channel on YouTube, you should.
You should.
Lots of great content over there.
You're missing out. You're missing out on a lot of good stuff.
And did you finish the how to learning to solder series?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I got to the first one. I was watching the first one when my solder station got here, and I got sidetracked.
Holy cow!
I got mostly good, positive feedback on those 2 videos. I was just trying to show the base. I'm not an expert. I had a couple people there. I had a couple people that were kind of like, well, you didn't really talk about this, or you don't have to go look at these super high end soldering stations. Like, well, get whatever you want. I'm just giving out ideas. Just my opinion. I can have an opinion, guys.
Exactly.
You want
also our friend Plasma Storm, who is in the chat, who's moderating the chat for us. Yeah. Excellent source for all things soldering. I think on his YouTube channel, he is doing soldering videos as well. I poked him the last time to produce more content about soldering and introductions to soldering and all that kind of good stuff. So Plasma, he actually donated. Yeah, and he donated a solder station for our 1K giveaway.
Yeah, nice guy.
Very nice.
Hey, I just realized how far behind in the chat I am when I'm going through this stuff, guys. I'm so sorry.
You have to click the live button, and it'll.
Wait a minute. Are you guys serious? Did you just see who popped into the green room?
Oh, dude, if we want to stay
monetized, he came in to talk about dummy loads.
We're not going to let it. No. You know what? No, hold on. I think we should bring him in, but I think at the 1 hour mark, I think it's a great opportunity to roll that video, Shane. What do you think?
Oh, yes. So, Carlos, we're going to bring you in, and then we're going to run that video of the 1K giveaway. Glad you reminded me. I almost forgot about that. Welcome, Carlos.
I'm here for you.
There he is.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Congratulations to a year.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
So we're here with Cindy K. I5 PCF from Corinth, Mississippi. She was our first winner of our March giveaway of the complete portable HF setup. So she's got her a brand new G90 with a cooling fan, the data port, antennas, batteries, chargers. She's ready to go, and a tablet. I forgot the tablet. So she is good to go parts on the air. Cindy, we noticed that you was just a technician license right now, so you got plans to go general?
I do have plans to go general.
That's great, because that's where the magic happens with these HF radios.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me how you feel about winning this prize.
I am so excited. I am so excited about it. Thank y'all so much.
Ain't no problem. We're glad to give back, and it's the viewers of the channel that made it happen.
And I appreciate y'all.
So what we want to offer you, since we've seen that you were a tech, not sure where you're planning on testing for your general, but we have some VEs with Glark, VE team, and we will pay you for your general testing online if you decide to go that route. And you can go with whoever you want to, but we'll extend to pay for the testing fee.
Oh, well, thank you.
With the online deal, and we can talk more about that real easy, folks, to get it done online while you're sitting at the house.
That sounds good.
But yeah, you got your G90, your data. You got your spider beam pole to get the antenna in the air. There's your antenna. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So,
I sure do appreciate it. Thank you.
It was good to meet you at the
Good to
Hamfest,
meet
and
you.
good to see you again. I hope to hear you on the air soon.
You will hear me on there.
It was really great getting to meet Cindy today and her husband Greg and handing over this prize to her. She plans on putting it into a Go box so she can play parts on the air when she upgrades to general, and she also plans to make it available to others in the club, maybe some youth, get it into some schools, whatever it may be, whatever she can do with it. She plans to make the most out of it, and that is great to hear. We hope to get some feedback on it as she goes along in her adventure. The Ham Radio Clubhouse wants to thank all of you for making this possible. 73.
I don't think I've ever heard Joe Brett say so many words in one time.
I know.
Fantastic.
And it was great. Guys, it just brings so much pride to watch that video to the whole community.
Yes,
I agree.
Like we've reiterated from day one, it's the
we fool around
84
here.
people.
I mean, we fool around on here. Sometimes we say bad words. Sometimes we offend. Not everybody who we want to offend. We only get a portion of the people who we want to offend.
You got to step up your game, man. I offend everybody all the time.
But when something nice happens, and then she took the time to do that, Cindy, you are top notch. We like that. You are definitely a top shelf. So thank you.
I was glad we were actually be able to meet the person that we gave it to.
Yeah,
that was cool to be able to hand deliver it.
Yeah. What I find very funny is we have people saying, I've never heard how Brett sounds. I've never heard how Brett sounds so excited, but some people have commented how they've never realized his accent. So
because he doesn't say much.
Joe Brett needs to get out of the shadows and start speaking more often on the show. So that's awesome. Hey guys, keep your questions coming for us, and we got Carlos here, which means we're going to get even funnier answers. That's for
I don't know that you're going to get funnier answers, but you're certainly going to get more offensive answers.
All right, thanks for joining us. Y'all have a great night.
Yeah. Well, just to let all our viewers know, my cursor is over his mute button, and
he's
listen,
getting ready. He's getting ready.
We have 87. You'll be quiet. We have 87 watchers right now. Okay, and if we lose any, I'll blame you.
So Richard just posted in the chat. He says, "When I drink a certain amount, I talk a little like Joe Brett."
There you go, Richard. You know what? You know what we should do?
You gotta hear Joe Brett after he drinks a little.
We should have a bunch of guys come on.
I've never heard Joe Brett sober.
We should maybe do a promotion. Guys, send us your video of your best Joe Brett impression.
Yeah, that would be funny. That would be
creative, guys. Get creativity scores points with us. Details to follow. Don't send anything in yet. Don't send just.
Ham DeLorean is suggesting that Carlos be the special guest on Ham Radio Outhouse episode 2. I expect that. So.
Let me tell you, the N8YO portion had me on the floor. My wife was looking at me like, "What in the hell's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "You wouldn't understand." The thing is, I have proof. I have video proof of N8YO doing Parks on the Air, single sideband.
Really?
So, absolutely.
It must have snowed that day.
It didn't, but there was snow on the ground.
If you've never watched him run CW, that man is a machine. We give him a lot of stuff around here.
Of that. I have
he
video
is
of that,
a
and
machine.
he's just Mr. It's like, oh my God.
I'll bet you he's probably the guy where he can be banging out on those paddles and be talking to you at the same, or he'll. Yeah, am I right?
Yes.
He is. We were in his car, and he's just banging out contacts, just, and he's just having a conversation with me while he's going to I'm like, how are you concentrating on two things at once? He's like, "That's no big deal. Don't worry about it." Let me pull up my video archive. Let me see if I can find that video, because if I can find that video, I can share it with you guys.
Well, that's like that you guys, I'm sure all of us have seen that retired senior Navy guy who's sitting there with a newspaper in his hand, across the video on YouTube, and he's just like just going just to town, and he's having a conversation with somebody else, reading his newspaper. In the meantime, he's like, "Oh yeah, he's from such and such a place, and yeah, he was born in this year." You guys ever see that video?
No.
Oh well, man, here I am thinking everybody else has seen it. Wow, I'll just send it to you guys. No, it's just amazing. The old timers who did it for a living, right? It's just, right. I don't know, man. I take my hat off to them because there's so much to it, right? We look at CW with the new keys and everything, and then when you see a gentleman who did this as a hobby, like not a hobby, but as a living, and then the story that goes behind that is just, to me, is just mind-blowing.
A lot of those guys were doing it off of straight keys too.
Yeah.
Share video. Yeah. Oh no, not the video file. Let me. Talking to myself, sorry, fellas. Share screen.
Ariel Rodriguez, he's always got my back. He said he saw it, and he says this is a great video. So, I tell the truth. What do you want me to say?
Thank you.
What do we got here? What are you sharing?
This is N8YO playing POTA on CW. We're having a conversation, and he is keying it up.
All right, let's see it.
So here we go. Let me hit the play button on this. Hopefully the audio comes through.
No, there's no audio.
Oh, crap.
Just redo the screen share and go to the second tab. And at the bottom, it says share audio. So I'm going to get rid of this.
Okay, stop sharing that.
Yeah. So when you do it, go to the second tab over, which should be like share window and not screen. And then at the bottom, you'll have an option to share audio.
Okay, let me just save that file, and then I can share that file.
Why? Just do well, that's the third tab.
Welcome to Computers 101. Tonight your host will be
Listen, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Professor Carlos will be explaining.
Tonight Carlos will teach you how to use a dummy load.
Yes, I will, as a matter of fact. I'll teach anybody how to use a dummy load quick, fast, and in a hurry.
I have a question just for Carlos.
Oh, my.
The floor is yours.
Carlos, special question for you.
What's that?
Can you identify this antenna?
Let me get back to the window. Where's it at? Hang on. Let me get back to that window. There we go. Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, I know exactly the make and model of that antenna. That is the KD9 OLN antenna. Made in the USA.
I couldn't get a QSO on the darn thing.
I bet you can really make your neighbor with the solar panels angry with that thing.
What's that SWR on that type of antenna?
Perfect every time.
It is a match.
I'll take one.
Marvin asked the question, what is the secret handshake to join? Do we have a secret handshake? So
Marvin and prosper.
Yeah, prosper.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. And then listen, Don says the Johnny Carson show. They did a show where there's two guys doing Morse code, and it was doing a competition. That. I saw that. Yep. Yes. The problem I have with that is just I'm gonna be honest, how goofy they made the guys doing the Morse code look. Like, with the whole get out. I know it's the historical one, but they make it so like, it's part of the effect, modern technology versus old. But it was like, come on, we're all cool people. Look at Scott there. He's got the whole beard and,
Are you saying we don't walk around dressed like the barbershop quartet?
No.
Or that we're waiting on the latest train coming in from the Old West?
Those are that's for the other show, Shane. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
The guys
when we put on our outfits.
The guys on Odyssey are doing that right now on Tuesday nights.
Next week on Leather Whips and Chains Oh My.
Yes. Sorry. You know what? Ben Williams is correct. It was actually the Jay Leno show. I was like, right. I don't think it was Johnny Carson, but
Carson may have done it first, and then Jay Leno did it.
Yeah, everybody copies each other. So
exactly.
Some people copy people's personal project pictures and post them like their own sort of thing, like on and then
make a
media.
Billboard in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Molson, tell us more.
No. I got chewed out the other week for criticizing.
Well, this is our show.
I know, but I was like, "Are you?"
And if you're in the greater Twin Cities area and you see a billboard advertising Ham Radio, please take a picture of that and post it to Discord. That would be Minneapolis, St. Paul, and the Minnesota.
The Minnesota?
The Minnesota.
I'm just gonna.
I think it's on I-95.
I heard
mistaken.
I heard a joke about that the other day.
Let's not and say we did. Okay, let's watch Carlos's video.
Let's see if the audio comes through this time.
Carlos, a disappointment again. What do you?
We don't.
No audio.
Is this stop motion?
What the hell was that? Slow motion?
No audio.
Can you send me the file and I'll upload it?
Yeah, hang on.
Send it in Discord if it's small enough, or just send me the link if it's on YouTube and I'll download it.
It's not on YouTube. It's 121 meg. I don't know if this can.
I have 100. No, I have 100 meg cap on the uploading the videos here.
All right. Let me put this in my Dropbox, and then what I'll do is I'll send you
compress it.
Oh my god!
Compress
Here
it.
we go.
Izzo's like, no, computers, no, make loud noises, no. I just got a text from Joe Brett. Joe Brett wants to say he apologizes for not being here tonight. He's exhausted. Just had supper with the family. He's going to have a little family time. He said he would see us next week, and he will announce. He's going to put out a video. Oh, we forgot to draw the winners for his drawing at the half-hour mark.
Oh shoot! Go for it. Well, is that why we have 80 people watching? Like the thing.
Yeah, they probably were like, "Are they ever going to give this stuff away or what?"
They're patiently waiting. Meanwhile, Carlos is taking forever to upload a freaking video.
Yes, I love you, Brian. Here's a
Brian. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
What amazing!
I'm proud to be a Ham Radio grifter.
13 minutes ago, pal. Carlos only came in 13 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Don't blame me for this.
Carlos is still on dial-up, everybody.
That's like I was reading the comments. Johnny Carson was ahead of his time. They didn't even have text messaging back then or cell phones. So yeah, it was Jay Leno.
It had to be Jay Leno.
Anyway.
I think the text messaging back then was also not where you could swipe. Where it was like you had to press 3-4 times and press 2 times to get a message across. Nowadays you could do speech to text, and like I could beat that.
Yeah. the old flip phones or the Nokias with like the buttons. I remember, was the Nokia that you had to push the buttons like 3 times on those ones too back in the day? Yes, I had one of those.
Did any of you guys have the Nokia where you replace the antenna with one that lights up when the phone's emitting RF and has like chaser lights?
Really,
dude? Why don't Balfangs have those?
Right,
like that was like. Dude,
we need to petition. The guys over who makes the guy that does the ham radio study material. Shit. What is it?
I don't know, but Plasma Storm has a great one. He says, "What do you call a typo on a headstone? A grave mistake."
So we need to get Signal Stick to create one that's got LEDs on it, where when you key up, it like goes up and down with LEDs.
Well, and technically, I think there's a copyright. Because Josh from Ham Radio Crash Course did that video Christmas time about lighting up the Christmas lights, you know. So
yeah, the antenna. Should we give away while we're waiting for this Carlos video to upload? Should we maybe do the Joe Break giveaway?
Give me 1 second. Carry on. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
You'll take 5 seconds because Carlos's video is going to take.
Well,
my video's already uploaded, pal.
So I have to be careful what I share because it has everyone's contact information on it, and I don't want to give away everybody's contact information. So, where is the random picker?
Is it too late to enter?
Yes, it is too late to enter.
Is it too late to enter?
More importantly, that's the important question, isn't it, Molson?
Shooter ready, stand by. Girls will have to transfer the video to 10 3.5-inch floppies. That's cool.
Yeah. Ron, stand by. Ron, come back next week, Ron.
Come back next week. For the video of NAYO playing CW.
So listen, nobody had high hopes that Carlos would be able to click the button that would make his video have audio. Especially since that joke of the
there is
dummy
no button.
load, that dummy load.
There is no button.
An antenna. Yes, that is the KD9OL antenna, and there's a reason. It's because Carlos transmitted for 45 minutes.
Whoa. Get your facts straight, pal. 53 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
53, not 45. 53 minutes.
You're not helping
everybody,
yourself, man.
He worked everybody in the neighborhood, but that was
You're not helping yourself. But good story. Cool story.
Good story, bro. Cool story, bro.
All right, Shane, you ready to do this? There you go.
No, not really. All right, so we had Joe Brett had 95 entries, and he's given away 2 prizes. So I'm not going to pull the winner's sheet up here because I don't want to give away everyone's email addresses and stuff like that. So y'all just gonna have to trust me.
We trust you.
And hopefully I'm dragging that across there. I'm like, oh wait, you're sharing that tab, ding dong. Hopefully just put that out over the internet. All right, so he's giving away 2 prizes. This one is going to be for not the antenna, but the other prize. And I'm sorry, Joe, I'm really botching this up for you, but this will be for the it's the programming cable. Y'all know who that is? The company that does those?
RT Systems?
RT Systems.
I got your back.
All right, here we go. For the winner of the programming, I think they have software that goes along with it. Anyway, RT Systems, here we go. Random number is number 76. So let's scroll down to number 76. And we'll go with John Ernie.
Congratulations, John.
Oh.
He doesn't have a call sign in here, so I can't say his call sign out over the YouTubes. John E is his YouTube name, so if John E, if you're in the chat, I'm going to notate that you won the RT Systems prize. And of course, Joe Brett didn't give me right access to this, so we're going to make him watch the video back so that he can notate who the winners were.
And he has to clean.
He has to clean and collect the empties.
The empties.
All right, so John E. I'm going to write that down. I can't do that to my buddy. All right, so this is going to be for the K6ARK, or is it K? It's K6ARK, right? The infant halfway. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 9.
Great antenna.
Mambo number 9.
Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu on the air. Jeff, awesome. you have won the infant half wave kit.
Great antenna, guys.
Fantastic antenna.
Oh crap! You know, I was like, yes, Carlos is gone, and then he came back. Welcome back, Carlos.
That dial-up internet's working now. He stopped uploading the video.
His transmission and his dummy load interfered with his Wi-Fi signal. So.
Had to free up some bandwidth there, huh?
Yeah.
You know, Molson, you're failing the Canadian test, pal.
I mean, for being polite and nice. Sorry.
Yes.
Ariel, good night.
I had an idea to talk about something, and it was more funny. It was I wanted to throw an idea off you guys, okay? And so this is still a thought in its early conception, okay? And I talked to the guys about it, but I figured, hey, I'll make a fool of myself here. I thought about doing a segment called You're a Legend, okay? And so the premise of this is it's a joke, it's comic, it's a comedic relief, but it's this idea that we the clubhouse is going to bury a time capsule, and so we're going to make the legend. You're a legend, and we're going to tell the story of different YouTubers or people we know as to create the legend, right? So like, for instance, like the legend of like how it would sound when they open up the time capsule, right? So imagine in 150 years, we're like, hey, dear, to whoever may concern who's reading this, if you're reading this, it's the year, 2172, right? And we want to tell you the legend of the Please Copy Bandit, Kyle AA0Z. And we just make up this whole story about little things that we learned about each other, because we all know each other and we know the little quirks and the little things. And I just thought that would be a hilarious.
That sounds better than the Diamond Club.
Because Kyle has a flex. Because Kyle has a flex. That's all you got.
I have a flex.
Hang on. Who here knows about the Diamond Club?
Nope.
Nobody. That you guys are letting me down. You're letting me down terribly.
Tell us about
Carlos, your file is in the wrong format.
Oh,
how the hell is in the wrong format? Is it MOV file?
It needs to be an MP4. But you know what? I may have it. I may be the saving grace here.
Is it MOV?
You need a VLC player or a QuickTime player.
I have heard that's so many freaking acronyms in 30 seconds.
So
come on, man, have the technology here. You can.
So you guys are familiar with a modern Rogue, right?
Yep.
Before Brian Brushwood was on the modern Rogue a long time ago, he was
in a far, far land away.
He was in a podcast that he hosted called NSFW. You get the meaning of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. And right around the same time the 50 Shades of Grey came out, NSFW put out a podcast to make up their own erotica book. Completely incongruous, right? There's no rhyme or reason on it. It was written by the members of the NSFW podcast. I'm telling you this because I was part of this whole crew. And I'm not the only one. There were thousands of people that used to watch NSFW and listen to NSFW. And Brushwood and, oh my God, who was the other guy? They posted the video, the audio, the book file on Amazon Kindle as a legit book. Mind you, this book was written completely discombobulated. It was like the most ridiculous stories you can compile in your brain. And of course, the stick was everybody in the NSFW podcast crew, the people, the listeners, were going to go to Amazon and buy the book and give it a 5-star rating and make a comment along the lines, best erotic I've written since 50 Shades, blah, blah, blah. And within like days, it shot to the #1 spot on the Amazon Kindle list.
Nice.
Not the Amazon Kindle list for erotica, the Amazon Kindle list.
Period.
Right?
Not end of story.
So this joke to just knock 50 Shades of Grey down a notch turned into a massive money-making thing for NSFW. And of course,
that's
they were
not safe for work, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
for those on the podcast.
And the thing is, they were like, we don't know what in the hell to do with all this money. Like, we weren't expecting this. Like, they didn't not at all expect this to happen. And the thing is, excuse me, it shot up. And then people that were buying it, who had no part whatsoever to do, that's funny. Right. Who had no part whatsoever to do with NSFW, were giving it rave reviews, right? So, a couple of months go by, and Brushwood and his, oh my God, I can't remember who his co-host was, decided South by Southwest is coming up. We're going to be at South by Southwest, and we're just going to throw the bomb-ass party for all of the NSFW listeners and watchers. And they threw a party to end all parties. Like, there was no tab, at least not to us.
What are we talking about? I fell asleep.
He's stalling while I'm uploading videos.
Oh, dude, I can stall. I'm falling asleep, man.
So there was a bitchin' ass party for NSFW podcast folks.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
I just took you to the end of that story that fast.
Just like that. It was. And the thing is, the book kept on trending.
That's
I'm
crazy.
the rudest host you can get. Sorry.
The book kept on trending for months after, and they just didn't know what in the world to do with the extra money. So the next year they did the same thing.
Imagine all the Karens that downloaded that and was expecting something that was no. I wonder. I would like someone needs to go back and read the comments that are posted under that Amazon, the reviews of that video. All right, so I think I've got this working. Here we go.
Oh, great.
Dude,
at least the
no
video's
audio.
moving now.
Here, I'll do it. Beep 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 beep. Hey Carlos, what do you think of that? Beep 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 beep.
I didn't realize he actually spoke in Daz.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da. Hey Carlos, what are you gonna do your next jump? Da 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 da.
Yeah.
That was great. That was fantastic. That was awesome. Carlos, come back next week.
Bring more video.
So Molson is a moderator tonight, Ben.
Hey, listen, it ain't my fault. Shane can't download and play a video, man. It ain't my fault. Shane, what were you using to try?
I just gave you what I just presented what you sent me, bro.
What did you try to play it with?
Like movie or whatever the hell it is.
You need to use VLC. You need to use VLC.
I'll bet you if Frank was here, we wouldn't have that problem.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? It's funny that you say that because look who popped in.
What is going on?
Jeez.
Briefing. First off, Diamond Club Forever, and I will be in Austin this weekend. His name was Justin Robert Young. I'm shouting at the chat, Justin Robert Young. And
Justin Robert
that ends.
Nose.
Tuesday's my night off, so y'all have fun.
73s.
Once again, he's always promoting. He's always selling something, isn't he? He's
Grifter. YouTube grifter. We don't want your kind here. Ben Carson asked me what I'm eating. My son, he goes swimming. My sister takes him swimming on Tuesday nights, and he brought me a McDonald's ice cream in a cup.
Nice. So could you not hear the audio on that video?
No.
Fake news.
Okay.
You can turn on closed captioning.
You guys ever see these wooden spoons?
I call fake news. I call fake news. McDonald's doesn't have ice cream.
What happened to Frank? Bring Frank back.
No, it's his night off. He just came by to drop the mic.
Oh.
He video bombed us.
Tell me about it. That was
We're all having a good time, and he comes in here and boom, gone.
Wow.
Oh man, Plasma Storm is just rolling out the jokes tonight. Just FYI, Beer Snack's not here, so but I will read this one because I like it. When my wife is depressed, I let her color my tattoos. She just wants a shoulder to crayon.
Oh, that's great. That's nice. You like that, Carlos? Look at Carlos. Carlos likes that one.
I need to save that one.
Should I try this again?
Yes.
VLC. Only
Yeah,
if you
try
have
it.
VLC.
Well, I got a message from Bean. Bean sent a message in Discord and said there was a video of Bean calling CQ in a tree.
What?
So
heck, we got 30 more minutes.
well, okay, I clicked share system audio. Let's
Nothing
go
here.
to
Yeah,
Chrome
nothing on the-
tab. Let's go here.
Nothing on
Let's
the
go
bottom.
there.
There we go. Looking good so far.
All right, someone add that to the screen. Add that to the stream and tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
There you go. Go for it.
Oh, I've been there before.
Can y'all hear that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos, take note.
But that's a YouTube video, man.
I'm scared.
So that's awesome. So that's one of her. She made. I think if I remember correctly on Twitter the other day, she put out that
so
she
I
made
was
her
here
first official.
making CW contacts, and being the lovely YL that she is, and knows that she shouldn't interrupt the QSOs. Went to check out an air raid siren. She wanted to get a higher vantage point to the air raid sirens that are going off there.
She's awesome.
What happened, darling? Did you get stuck? How long have you been stuck for?
5 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the video so I can get you out of the tree. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we'll try.
And that's a
That's
great
what happened.
park. I love that park. That's an awesome park. But
That's what happens when you watch Scout 75's videos. You get things stuck in trees.
yeah, look at her.
This time is a bean stuck in the tree.
There's a
This
bean.
isn't the first time you got stuck, huh? Which time is this?
She's holding on for dear life at 3 feet.
You don't want to fall and sprain your ankle.
Why did you get stuck in the tree?
Right?
I was going to show you how I was trying to get out.
When getting out of the tree fails.
You want some help?
Live on the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
You know, I got to go on a POTA with
You're
her.
gonna break your ankle.
You do.
Better
And
bring a pie bar.
I'm not gonna operate. I'm just gonna film her.
All right, I'm gonna help you.
She won't
Right.
even be B-roll. It won't even be B-roll. It's gonna be. It's gonna. Oh my god, she's awesome.
We'll
Her and
bring
Anna are
it to
great.
YouTube now, just so you know.
Right?
That's hilarious.
Well, just to see if we have any
Plasma-
viewers left.
Her-
Who wants a sticker pack?
They
Mate,
went
so-
down after that. They went down. The viewers went down during the diamond story. I try to save it.
No,
but
here's the
just-
thing.
That happened.
Before we give the sticker pack, Molson has to tell us what's on his mind. We're not gonna let a shaken up soda bottle just sit there.
What are you talking about?
Am I right or
talking
wrong?
about?
We're not gonna let
I
a
don't know
pop
what you're
bottle just. Beginning of
I don't
this,
know where the joke is.
prior to the show, the soda bottle was being shooken up, and you.
Yeah, but
gotta
there's
talk.
certain things we can talk about. Listen,
We can talk about everything. This is the Clubhouse.
I know, but there's certain
pretend
things
we're an
that-
Odyssey. Pretend we're an Odyssey.
Ooh. If you've never had Antique 107, folks, I'm here to
You're
tell you
missing
that
out.
that stuff is the stuffs right there. That's almost as good as the cigar malt.
Good luck finding a bottle for under $250 right now.
Yep.
Hey, I just want to say, Scout 75 says mute Molson. I just show us where I hurt you. Okay.
We don't want to see that.
I want to see the doll that you used to demonstrate
Where
that.
Molson hurt you.
Show us on the Baofeng where Molson hurt you.
Yeah, so. No, I don't got a rant right now. Maybe
Well,
later.
then we're not giving away a sticker pack. Come on, take it for
We
the
are.
team.
No, we are. We're gonna give away a sticker pack. I need someone to put a secret word in the private chat. That way we don't get cheaters.
That's easy. There.
All right, let me go take a look.
So,
Carlos, there's no way they're going to spell that. I can't even say it.
Hey man, it's a secret word, isn't it?
Scott,
All
you
right.
said it. I was thinking it. I'm sorry. We can't say that.
Just
out
say it,
loud.
guys. Come on.
No,
This is
no.
the Clubhouse.
If you
Just
want to
say
know
it.
what was said, you need to join us in the after chat on Discord. I'm not mentioning that on this stream. You cannot force me to do it. I will not do it. So kiss my grits.
I just read it. Oh my god!
Link to Discord is down in the chat.
Folks, Scott, you almost had me drop my cigar.
And no, Don, that is not what it was, but it was close.
but cigars would, they're cigar cutters.
There's that movie with that guy.
That one guy doing that one thing.
The guy with the teeth.
Ow.
Exactly.
There's so much I want to say right now, but I
Don't
just
do it.
can't. I can't.
So do we have a rated G buzzword for everybody to type in for this contest?
We do. Yeah.
Really?
All right. So put that in the chat. Put that in the chat.
That's about the same. Let me tell you something. Of everything that popped up on that screen, that's the safest word that we can.
Yes. Put that in the chat, and we're going to give away a Ham Radio Clubhouse sticker pack.
And that is case sensitive, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it is or not. Could be.
It is.
Hey Scott. Hey Scott. You gotta admit that is a cut above the
Oh my God!
I just screwed up that joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, just trying to save
A cut above no other.
Just trying to save Ryan's privates.
We're gonna have to have an after chat after this show tonight. You'll know this, right? I don't have to work till tomorrow at 2 p.m. So.
I'm trying to think of a great Mel Brooks saying here, but I can't even say Mel Brooks. If you watched not Princess Bride, if you watched Robin Hood Men in Tights, he had a special. It was half off. Yes, half off.
Yeah, it was half off.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Special.
Oh my God! Stop it!
All right, 46 of 67. Come on, guys.
Stop it! You're making me cry.
Dude, we had like 87 before. See, you know when it goes downhill. You know when it's the open time because it's like
Well, it's after the first hour. That's when it just kind of goes.
But they all know. The Joe Brett prize is obviously, the big prize.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just like
That's so fantastic.
But we indoctrinate them for an hour, boys. It's all good.
They're all a cut above the rest.
Come on, that's 40. All right, 49. Come on. There's 66 of you guys. Put it in the chat.
Who doesn't want a sticker pack?
I know, right?
Really?
There's some that may already have it. I sent some stickers along with the prizes last time.
These sticker packs are like Bitcoin.
Like Bitcoin, you say?
Yes.
Wow.
You would not want to lose these sticker packs in a dump ground in St. Louis.
This doesn't entirely surprise me. I tried giving away free German Shepherd puppies, and people wouldn't take them.
How could you not take a puppy?
I'll take a puppy right now. Let's go.
All right, Carlos. They're in Texas. Come get it.
Yep, come on down.
You go to Facebook. They're adorable. If I had more space, I would have one.
I don't have Facebook anymore. I gave that crap up.
Well, you should email Scott. Scott's got some German Shepherds that are amazing.
Got 5 left.
Get them while they're hot.
Yep.
All right, we're up to 51. So what's all right? Look, we're up to 70. All right.
Did they fall out of the back of the truck?
No. Lawnmower. Yeah. I've always wanted to say that. Lawnmower, you're correct. There is no such thing as a free puppy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ask Scott about his kitchen.
Try 8.
Ask Scott about his kitchen.
No. Yes, they are full-blooded. Their parents are both pedigree champion bloodline.
This guy. In broad strokes, I would generally take that, but this is a lab house, so we have to have a lab.
Did you say it was a grow house? What?
That too.
All I heard was lab.
I'll show you my grow lights if you like. Holy shit.
Hang on,
all right, 75 viewers, 53. Come on, guys. Come on.
Better call Saul. That's what I heard out.
You see that there? Those are the grow lights.
What are you growing?
Tomatoes and peppers
and
there you lettuce
go. Because it's too cold ever to grow anything else.
Exactly. Everything's going in the garden in about 3 weeks. It's being grown under grow lights right now.
Should I hit the button?
Hit it.
Yep, might as well do it.
All right. I saw the clubhouse in there. What's that all about?
Who the hell did that? Wasn't me.
Evan! Man, that's going to be the cheapest shipping yet.
Right. You could probably drive over there for crying out loud.
Well, if Evan comes up to the Support Your Parks spring event.
It's cheaper to mail it because if you drive there, gas is $5 a gallon right now.
Well, my vehicle gets 38 miles to the gallon. So.
Oh, here we go.
Please.
And you also
Evan,
own a
drive a Prius, don't you?
No. I have two Toyotas, a truck that's got two big tires on it, and a RAV4. And the RAV4 gets great gas.
Well, then
mileage.
tell him that if he wants it, he has to come and operate and make at least 12 contacts.
So he operated at the fall support your parks event.
Well, he has to do another one now.
But Evan, if you're not going to come up to the event, let me know, and I will mail those off to you. If not, I'll bring it to you.
In other news, recently announced, the first 5 people to go to that event will get a free German Shepherd. No,
dare you. Jake does not drive a Spark.
Just for showing up. You don't even have to be the antenna boy, right?
That's sarcasm, people. Sarcasm. Okay,
That's a joke.
It's not
Yeah,
true.
oh
It's
my
not true. But if you do bring $100 bill, you're good to go.
Oh shit! So
I have a Toyota Tacoma that gets horrible gas mileage.
Evan, meet him in the Walmart parking lot.
how does the Tacoma get horrible gas mileage?
Because it's on 33s and has
Okay.
a bed rack and a tent and a rooftop tent and all
And
the
by the
other
way-
things you would overland with.
And by the way,
Antenna.
I thank you for buying Toyota.
I love Toyota trucks. I'm sorry.
All of our own.
One of my biggest
They're
customers
built like
is-
70, 80 miles from me, so I can't not.
One of my biggest customers makes parts for that truck, and I have to say thank you because it keeps me in business.
Absolutely.
Parts for Forerunners.
They make parts for. Let's see. They make parts for the Tundra, the Tacoma, the Camry.
But not the most popular Toyota.
I don't know
ever
if they
made.
make a part. I don't know if. Hang on.
Scott, you need to go to a
Do they make
website
a
called
part for
Running
Forerunner?
for Tacos. Running for Tacos out of Denver. He has a lot of Forerunner parts.
I'm getting signaled that they do make a part for the Forerunner, so there you go.
Was that a fist bump or was that a?
I got the middle finger basically.
Oh.
like you're being loud.
Oh, okay, all right then.
I got a 22.
Oh my God! Did y'all see who just popped in?
You know, Summit, here we go.
Did y'all see who just popped in?
He's late. No, he's late. He should have been here at the beginning of the show. Because he did.
He's not. He did a great job at his version of the beer snack. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when
But
you
what
told,
happened to the beard, man?
Well, spring has sprung, so I had to get rid of the winter coat. But
Dude, you lost 3 dB.
I know it.
but he did tell Joseph to shut up, which was good.
I'm surprised no one mentioned 60 meters. I was waiting for it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's okay.
How are you, Shane?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
Well, you've seen it last hour and a half of this train wreck.
Yeah. No,
That's why.
Hanging out with
I
my
just
friends
wanna-
on Tuesday.
I just want to say,
Right?
I went to Carlos' Etsy site and bought the KD9ON antenna. Haven't made a contact yet, but the noise floor is like 0. Loving it.
So that's two good things. Flat SWR and flat
Oh.
noise floor. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is great marketing material.
I just got to wait for that solar
This is
to
quiet.
a little bit so I can get contact.
My God, I'm gonna have a merch store selling nothing but dummy logos.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can go. It is 1-to-1 across every band.
Scout is just waiting for solar cycle 26, right?
Yeah,
We're in
yeah.
what, 25?
Yep. Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
You know, guys, we laugh. Carlos is going to make some contacts with that antenna. You know he is. And I don't care if the guy. I don't care if he's 300
Might be
feet
your
away.
neighbor.
I actually made a contact through that antenna, believe it or not. I did. There's a fella that has an FT8 station probably 20 miles from me. And I met him at a party from a mutual friend, and he was like, "Hey, I made a contact with you." And I'm like, "I don't think
When?
so." And I went back through, and it was when I was testing a dummy load. And apparently, while I was testing a dummy load, it came through, and I was like, I guess we made a contact. So here's the QSL
There you go.
You know, I always like
Best
it when
Invis antenna ever, a dummy load.
Can you imagine Carlos sending that guy the QSL card? You know how some guys write down the antenna, the rig,
Dummy load.
dummy load.
100 watts dummy load.
He wouldn't believe it.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, he's like 20 some miles away from here, maybe a little bit less as the crow flies. And he made a contact with me while I was testing FT8 on my setup using a dummy load before I sold it. And yeah, I was like, I guess we made a contact. I didn't realize that could happen. Okay, all right, cool. Here you go.
Hey, Scout, you got to fill us in a little bit. If you don't want, listen, I know the magicians don't want to tell us all their tricks, but whose idea was it? And you guys were fantastic. Seriously. It meant a lot to us, especially on April 1st. So
it was all Norm and Greg. They sent me a message going, we always do something on April Fool's Day. We want to prank our buddies over at the Ham Radio Clubhouse. And they go, we want you to imitate Beer Snack. You know, I got typecasted because of the beard and everything. So the first plan, they said, let's get on Zoom or something and we can try to do something and just ad-lib it, just act like everybody.
Like a normal Clubhouse stream?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was, all right, let's do this. And then weeks went by, everybody kind of forgot about it. And then
sounds like the Clubhouse.
Yep.
Am I right, Shane?
A couple of days ago, that there's like a mad scramble of what are we going to do? And Kyle was already packing up to head out for his QSO weekend. He's going off site and stuff. So he says, I don't have any time. Just cut stuff off my YouTube and do whatever you want. So Norm got really, what Norm did with Kyle's stuff, that was pretty good. And I said,
everybody was good.
And I said, I don't have time really either because work's been going crazy. I go, tell you what, I'll just record myself acting like Beer Snack, doing his normal things, and you just cut it up and slice it wherever. And so basically, I just sat down and told everybody to shut up and and did that and
pointed.
I literally just goofed around for a minute and a half, and it was like right before work. You know, I just got out of the shower, did that, emailed it off to Norm, and said,
"Hopefully, you put shorts on first."
Well, if you look close to the video,
no,
I'm not going to go back and research. Nope.
No. So I literally did not know what any of the other guys were doing or any of the plans.
Really?
Yep. I had no idea. I didn't see it until April 1st when it came out. And I got to give credit to Norm and Greg because they're the ones that did all the editing and stuff. They made that just
because I got to tell you, I think it was Shane. Was it Joe Brett who said, you guys, or Molson? I think it was Joe who said, guys, early that morning, said, guys, you're not going to believe this. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know, and I'm at work and it's getting busy, and I had to quickly excuse myself to go watch this, and then I had to watch it again and watch it again.
And they're like, Don, waving. Why are you taking a 30-minute bathroom break?
They're like, Don, it's getting busy. I'm like, hang on.
That video was fantastic.
I got to interrupt something here. So Ham Radio Venture Guy, 73 buddy, but he says,
thank you, James.
Put it up there? I gotta say this.
Go ahead.
Hold on a second. I gotta find his comment to put it up. So Ham Radio Adventure Guy says, okay, guys, it's been real, but I got to head to the park before it gets too late. 73. But you guys ever read something and your mind starts like playing with it? And so my mind started playing with it, and I read it as, okay, guys, it's been real. I got in heat to the park before it gets too late.
Careful, James. There might be a wild moose out there.
Watch out for that moose call.
Yeah, don't attempt a moose call.
Isn't it crazy how everything comes full circle? We come back ending with the moose.
Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
About the moose.
I have one other thing that I need to not apologize about. The intro music will never be not too loud. If it's too loud for you, turn your volume down. And as far as staying on topic,
there you go.
All right, that's all I had.
There you go.
You can reference the comments on last week's video for context.
There's a topic?
Of course. It's the clubhouse. Yeah. There's always a topic. And we missed Beer Snack tonight. I don't know if he overslept.
I don't know that we miss him.
Well, we do, because we can't tell who is donated to the Buy Me a Coffee without Beer Snack here. I mean, other than we enjoy his conversation as well, but.
Well, while we're talking about that stuff, Shane.
Yes.
I offended people.
Shane, you need to put some WD-40 on that chair, son.
Here we go, folks. Here we go, folks. You waited for it. You waited all. See, those 90 people who left, or wait, those 33 people who left, shame on you, because now Molson, take it away.
No, I obviously offended one person about the way my jokes about the POTA awards and all that stuff like that. To me, you prove my point. You hold it too near and dear. I don't say I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right. I like to provoke. I like to spark conversation.
We call that a shit stirrer in Texas.
Yeah, a shit stirrer, devil's advocate. Kudos to you on your things, but a reflection. That's it. That's all I asked for. Yeah. And if I'm your least favorite clubhouse guy, hey, I never wanted to be your first favorite. So it's totally cool with me. All right.
It should always be me as your first favorite. I'm saying.
You know what I'm thinking of? The next time Beer Snack can't be here, Scout 75 has got to fill in, and he has to imitate. You have to play Beer Snack for the entire show.
And you have to dye your beard red.
Yeah, he cut his beard.
You have to grow his beard out.
Well, it's long. Well, I don't know. There's a competition now because Daniel has like the paper beard. The paper Beer Snack beard.
I got another thing to say. There's a viewer, there's a viewer. No. This is like we should call this confessions. Is what we should call this.
Hang on. Time out. Give me
Taxi cab confessions.
I'm having
ham confessions.
Ham confessions. There you go. There you go.
I'm having a real hard time on believing that anybody would be offended by you. Legitimately, this is a legitimate. I have a real hard time believing that anybody would be offended by you. And if anyone is offended by Daniel, then you have a problem because he is the mildest person in here.
Well, I don't know about
evidence,
that. But, thanks,
evidence.
Man.
If you want to come to the the Clubhouse Discord, Carlos has his own channel.
Yes, I
do. You have to get special permission.
It's called The Offenders.
And it's better than Ham Court.
Yeah.
It beats Ham Court by.
It does.
Yeah. You have to
We're just waiting for Chris Rose to show up.
Who here is in my channel?
I'm not.
Oh well, you need to go sign up, son.
Well, listen, you need to number one, you have to sign up. There's an application. You have to show proof of ID. We need to know you're over the legal age, and make sure. Yeah. So the whole thing, but I know I'm not. This isn't a criticism. This is just an inquiry. There was a comment on a video and by somebody on one of our videos, and we were just curious. There's something about the comment that kind of struck one of us. There's like a memory or something. And when we Googled the name, it came to an obituary. And the obituary picture was the thumbnail of the commenter.
Oh, that was the stalker for Beer Snack.
Well, we call it as a joke because there's asking where Beer Snack live. Obviously, the person lives near New Jersey as well. But it was just really weird. So if that's you, hit us up in Discord or just because honestly, otherwise we're concerned because if that's just a alias. But you know what? I'm going to say it. If the person is deceased, it's a little bit poor class to use their picture as your thumbnail and their name.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
I don't take this as I'm calling you out or something, but like obviously you're not showing who you truly are. Just change it, please. My suggestion. So
yeah.
Anyways,
and
but a little bit weird.
Scout. The title of that channel is No Offense But. And you have to have special privileges to get in there, and I think there's a.
And you have to sign a waiver.
Yeah, and there's like a horn something or other. Yeah.
And if you ever complain about anything,
we'll talk about it in Discord after the show tonight.
If you ever complain about anything that's in there, you will
be scared. Yes, it will be scared.
You will be.
It will be like Mel Brooks, half off.
It'll be. I'll be your moil.
Oh, look at him.
Hey, on that note, let's do a wraparound 73.
All right, do we have any questions that we did not address tonight? Let's start there.
We're long past them.
We're an hour off the rails, Shane.
We've got one here that I saw. What is your favorite boat anchor radio?
TS 440.
TS 130.
What is that?
Yaesu 991A.
Oh, wow!
Oh, shot across the bow.
It's a heavy radio. It is 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like Scott. I bought one and I'm a little disappointed, but
trying to find a way to pawn it off on someone else.
Hey, listen.
I'll
buy each of yours.
So what's a good deal on it? So if you had to sell it,
$200 a piece.
If you had to sell it, what's a good deal?
Scott, you're the ham radio.
Now you're being put on the spot, right?
Well, I mean, mine's in brand new condition. I only really use it for FT8 and little VHF stuff because I can't use HF out here.
All right, fine. I'll give you $250 for it.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's always one.
It has the box
and the instruction manual.
$251.
Come with the box and a manual.
So I
top price.
I have a serious answer for this question.
Go.
The Helicrafters SX99. So y'all go Google it so you can see what it looks like. So that was the ham radio that my grandfather used. And I have the picture. If you go to my QRZ page, K5QBF, and look at the picture of my grandfather, the receive side of that is the SX99. I'm not sure what the transmitter is. So if you know what that transmitter is, when you look at that photo, let me know. I'd love to find it. If I could find that transmitter, I'd put the station together. But anyway.
I had a Holocrafters S50, I think it was, and that was heavy.
I'm sure. Well, the gentleman that sent me this, the SX99, when I got it, that thing easily weighs 50 pounds, easy. And the transmitter is probably going to weigh another 50 pounds. But if anyone goes to my QRZ page, sees a picture of my grandfather working the station, and knows what that transmitter is, let me know because I want to find one. But a boat anchor, the SX99 is my favorite. It's got some sentimental ifs in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I done brought you guys to tears.
Wow, man, really knows how to shut us up. I'm still waiting for Scout to do his beer snack impressions. You know, come on, we got one more minute.
We'll get to Scout in just a second. Let's start with Ham Radio for Non-Techie. Scott, do you have any premieres? What you got coming up? What are we looking forward to on your channel? And thank you in person for taking care of the Ham Radio Clubhouse website. Without you, we would not have that form to get all these people in. Thank you so much for the donating of the hosting space. You're effing amazing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, I appreciate it, guys. I like I said earlier, I appreciate, or I have no problem helping you guys out. As far as what's coming up, I'm going to have a video. I didn't shoot a whole lot of video of our POTA expedition out there on the island, but I got a little bit of stuff coming, so I'll be coming out. I was hoping to get it out this week, but I'm still waiting on some footage and try to get it all edited together, but it's kind of cool. It'll be short and sweet, like a lot of my videos. I don't sit there and make you watch 10 hours of stuff. I kind of just get to the point and get the hell out of there. So that's what I got coming up. And other than that, I'm just trying to get rid of dogs right now so get my kitchen back.
Ham Radio for Non-Techies, if you haven't been paying attention. YouTube channel, website. Also, I want to props to you for the propagation page on your website.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Not only does it explain to you what you're looking for, so if you see that if you see that same graph or that same stuff on QRZ and you wonder what those numbers mean, go to Scott's page because he will tell you on the soft to the side. It will explain to you what numbers are good, what numbers are bad, to help kind of interpolate the data that's coming. So there you go. Ham Radio for Non-Techies website and the YouTube channel. Subscribe it. You won't regret it. Carlos, when is the jump season starting up? We're in April, man.
Jump season starts April 15th. Weather permitting, I'm going to try to make a jump sometime, or multiple ham radio jumps somewhere between April 15th, 16th, and 17th. So stay tuned to that. That's where we're at.
Any videos coming out on your channel?
Right in the middle of POTA weekend.
I don't have any videos coming out, but it would be lovely to catch a Parks on the Air from the air.
That would be cool.
God.
That'd be cool.
I'm trying to talk.
I'm gonna make that happen because we're gonna have the buddy hacks.
I'm trying to talk my drop zone into letting me out over the nearest POTA park, which is Shabona State Park in Illinois. I have a clear and open area there for me to land. I'm still trying to get them to let me out over there. It's going to cost me a little bit extra cash.
Molson, I'm reading Molson. I can read my buddy Molson already. Guys, say it, Molson.
No, I was just gonna say
Number
fourth rant. Come on.
I get this mental image of scouts at halfway stuck in the tree when you say that you want to skydive over a park, and I think that would make an amazing video. I might fly out there just to watch it.
To liberate the antenna from the tree?
To liberate him from the tree. Imagine him suspended. He's in a tree and he's like, Parks on the Air, literally Parks on the Air.
Someone bring me a knife. I would like to cut myself down.
Oh, that'd be great.
He's like, I activated, but I did break my leg, but it doesn't matter. I got my 10 contacts and I'm getting my awards.
2 knives on me.
That'd be a good video to have Carl's just a tree going, oh, look, an antenna.
I wonder who left this infant halfway beer.
Looky.
That would be hilarious.
Let me disconnect my J pole here and hook up this infant halfway. We'll be good to go.
And he starts making contacts too.
Thank you. That content is free for you. That is not. There's no copyright. All right, Shane. You had a video tonight about the five favorite things about the Yaesu?
Yeah, the 5 things I liked about the Yaesu FTX4 is their budget-friendly entry-level radio. If you haven't checked it out, you're looking for something that's like a little bit of an upgrade from the Baofeng. It's a nice one. I kind of like it. It's under $100. Other than that, I'm still releasing a video about once a week on Tuesday nights before here, but you can check it out whenever. The infamous antenna that's still in the tree, it's still there. And this weekend, I plan on going out. It's going to be like in the 60s. So I will rescue that antenna very soon. So obviously, I'll make a video on that. And Dirk,
that would be the greatest.
And Dirk, I saw your comment. Yes, I'm going to the smelt fry this weekend.
What is a smelt fry? And should I ask?
That's fish, isn't it?
Yep, smelt is a small.
Is it like walleye?
They're little buggers like this.
Okay, all right.
You get them out of the Great Lakes. A lot of us go up to Lake Superior about this time of the year. They're coming in on their annual run. You sing them out with a net, and they're fantastic, deep fried and batter. A lot of areas around here will bring them in, and like they'll be for a fundraiser for like American Legion or a Catholic church or whatever. But
your local fire department?
The local fire department in Luck,
we do
Wisconsin.
Catfish here.
Yep.
So what do you guys call them? Smelt. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
They're a little bait fish. But,
Brian says smelt is bait.
Yep. They're a bait fish.
There we go.
Yep. But they're actually pretty good. But yeah, it's for the fire department in Luck, Wisconsin. That town may sound familiar for some of you guys. So it's going to be a little mini ham radio meetup.
Send your hate video. Send your hate mail too.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Yeah.
Daniel.
So,
what's up?
When are we going to get some videos, buddy? I know you've been working on stuff.
I work on stuff all the time. First of all, I gotta say, Scott, I am disappointed in you kind of trimming your beard. It was glorious, and now it's it's okay.
It's mediocre.
It's mediocre. It's subpar. I'm on FT8 this weekend on Thursday. I think it's going to be a fun show. I think
the FT8 off, right?
The FT8 off on temporary off lines. I think it's going to have a little bit of a change of something.
Carlos might be there too,
and I'm excited. If you watch last week's FT8 at the end, let's see what we can do. I'm not gonna
just wait. There's more.
Just wait. There's more. But I really think it's gonna be a cool concept. That's not my place to share it, but check it out Thursday nights on temporary offline. Other stuff coming up, and you guys are all awesome, and I appreciate every one of our viewers. So you guys are awesome. For sure.
Don Izzo, have you POTA'd yet, buddy?
No.
You had to think about that.
No, because I actually wanted to today, but I had to take care of some personal business. But and then I have a very intense work schedule coming up for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So
I'm gonna make Bean come grab you and force you to go POTA.
I think towards the end of the month will probably be. I will finally see the light of day. But
I feel you, man. I know that. I know how that goes.
But it is what it is. So you can find me here. And we can talk cigars here and everything. But
we should do a cigar live stream.
We've been saying it
with Tank.
We've been saying we've been saying a lot of things that we haven't done. Typical outhouse. This is just
well, we've got that, and I think Joe Brett wants to do some live stream contacts so we can do QSL cards for people that make contact with everybody in the clubhouse. We got all kinds of fun stuff coming out. This year's gonna be fun.
You got to do a 24-hour live stream of just making contacts.
Oh my God!
No, I'd have to stay up for 24 hours. No, the answer is no.
That means I have to drink for 24. Oh wait,
they make coffee.
I put Bailey's in my.
Listen, I got news for you. I'm way too old for that crap.
24.
I'm older than you are.
All right, we're not supposed to do math here, but see, 24 divided by 2 hours for a stick. So I'll need at least 12 cigars. Yeah, we could do that.
There you go.
You need to. I'm waiting for you to let me know when I can send you the PayPal for those cigars that your buddy makes up there in Connecticut.
Don't worry about it.
The cigar shop. Yes. I want me. Oh, and Dumet cigars for those of you who like
good cigars, folks.
If you like boutique cigars, Dumet has released 2 new cigars, so go check them out. They're super. You can get I think the sampler pack of everything that they have is like $40. They're not super expensive at all.
I
sent some to Izzo. They're really good.
I got a quick shout out to the Raw Boys up in Tango 083. But I got to tell you what I have been smoking. Some new stuff. And I've been taking pictures of the bands, and I'm not going to try to upload it after watching Carlos trying to upload tonight. I'm not going to go there. The Runations, Man of Wars, the this is one. This La Aroma de Cuba El Jefe from.
Oh, that's a good cigar.
Part of the Aston line. Part of the Aston line, and then
the Man of Wars.
Yes, the Man of Wars are great. They're all been great. I'm smoking, but this 2112 from Oscar Valadares, I think that's how I'm pronouncing it. This 2012. Holy crap! What an incredible smoke! So, trying to get through a lot of personal stuff and everything, cigars I've always said cigars are for the good times and not for the good times. And to everyone who's rolling these things and making it happen, thank you, because it's really helping me get through the day. So
absolutely.
Very good.
All right, so I will take the helm here, and I just want to mention we've got Ham Radio for Non-Techies. That's a YouTube channel. Life at Terminal Velocity. That's a YouTube channel. Scout 75 YouTube channel. What is your YouTube channel called? We Build, We Learn. Yes, We Build, We Learn. Daniel has a YouTube channel. Smoke Signals RF. Izzo. Go subscribe to all those channels. Please do. My channel, This Side of the Radio. I've got a video that I just put out about the linear loaded dipole. So those of you that have space constraints, you want to make a dipole antenna, great instruction there. I'm waiting on the equipment to get here to do a 1-to-1 choke ballon for that end-fed half-wave that I have on the patio to try to get rid of some of my neighbor noise. That's what's coming up. We will see all of you guys next Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central, here at the Ham Radio Clubhouse. Thanks for all the donations. We would not be able to do any of these giveaways without you guys. Thanks for the donations. Remember, hamradioclubhouse.com if you want to enter. And Awkward Wave, I see you guys doing it. Live long and prosper.
73,
Y'all,
guys.
good night. 73.
Have a good one.
Can I do a rant now? I would love to do a rant. Good night, Sue. Love ya.